every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk, entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
Good afternoon. It's the real Lisa V from 106.1 FM The Heat. And let me tell you, Columbia is in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's right. Mi Carreta Restaurant and Bakery, located at 2705 54th Avenue North. Phone number 727-575-7929. Open Sunday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. You will literally feel like you are in Columbia right here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Please let Marlon and the crew know Lisa V sent you. That's right. C'est La Vie Nail Salon, located at 1401 34th Street North. Phone number 727-873-7546. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 7:30, and Sunday, 10:30 to 5:30. If you want affordable, clean, and a friendly nail salon, you definitely want to see C'est La Vie Nail Bar. Evening, Tampa Bay. This is the real Lisa V, and I am so excited tonight. We have the world premiere of Atlas Star Records Radio. We've got some amazing artists that are going to be calling in any moment now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Bobby, do we have the president of Atlas Star Records on?
He is coming on in like 30
this is great.
seconds
He's here. I am so excited. I was able to get involved with Atlas Star Records, and I have the president and head guy in charge on right now. Joe, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, Joe. How are you doing today? It's world premiere Atlas Star Records Radio. If you would have told me a year ago after our conversation, we would be world premiering Atlas Star Records Radio on Tan Talk 106.1, I would have definitely said, whatever you're drinking, I want two of, because, but tell me a little bit about Atlas Star, how you got it started, and anything you want myself and the listeners out in Tampa Bay to get to know Atlas better.
Okay, so it's definitely a long story, but I'll keep it short. I was a recording artist and performing artist for 25 years. I was in contention for a Grammy nomination for Best New Rock Artist and Best Rock Performance in 2017. I had a tragic car accident right around the same time I was recording the record that I was getting in contention with, and that kind of ended my recording and performing career. So then I needed to stay in the music business. It was all I knew for the last 30 years, so I started Atlas Star Records, coming from the standpoint and perspective of the artists. I tried to kind of reverse engineer the way that the industry works. And 3 years later, here we are with about 60 artists from 12 countries on the label. and some of them, about 10 of them doing some really, really big things, and a couple of them I believe we have on the show tonight.
Yes, we do. We have quite a few of your artists that are on, and I wanted to also announce that this is a another Don Reese Hollywood Connection special. Don Reese has been, around for many years in this industry, and this is how you and I became to know each other was through Don. And I know that we've got a lot of great stuff coming up in this hour, and I've got a few questions for you because the artists haven't called in yet. So as soon as I hear the phone ringing, then I know that that we're good to go. But what's been your biggest obstacle in your time that you've had Atlas Star Records? What's been one of your biggest obstacles to have this record label and continue to be, moving?
It's really it's been the loyalty and dedication and work ethic of the agents and A&Rs that I've hired, managers that were supposed to be managers that never managed a damn thing. I've had to replace. I've replaced over 90 employees in the past 3 years.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact that, in the music business, I mean, I'm about to, eventually release, my song that goes with a book and a documentary. And I know that I've, had to face some obstacles myself. But as far as all the doubters and the haters, how have you handled those situations? Because I know, especially, being with many different genres, in the record business, that, you've got different types of, not only cultural differences, people from other countries and people from, diverse backgrounds, that you've got to try to have everybody work together because everybody thinks that they've got the next, big hit or song or whatever. And, not everybody's Jay-Z or Beyonce. You know what I mean?
I've had to overcome a lot of objections. I've had to overcome a lot of complaints. I've had to take the haters' comments and opinions and their public slander and character assassination on Facebook and stuff and just let it go.
Yeah, and as you know, social media, that I mean, it can make or break you. One bad post, one bad video, one bad, anything on social media. You never know.
You got people watching.
Yeah, everybody's watching, and if they weren't watching, they're watching the minute you do something that you probably shouldn't be doing. And like I said, there's so many different personalities, and I know for a fact that I've dealt with a few people. And in this business, it doesn't have to be cutthroat. It's just, hey, what can I do to help you get where you need to be? But some people don't really think of it like that. They think of, I want to get to number one. I don't care who I step on.
Yeah.
And that's not the way it needs to be. But as far as,
we don't compete with no one.
right. I mean, you're here for the artist, and you're here to make sure that they get the most, and that their career can be as far as, would I make a joke always with, and also with branding, which I know you help with that. If Nike's swoosh was upside down, would they be as famous? It's all about branding. Like, we'll never know that, And as far as everything goes from there, what are you currently working on right now at Atlas? I know you've got your hands in a lot of fires there.
Yeah.
But what one thing?
I can't divulge everything, but I could tell you we are teaming up with a lot of companies and corporations on a number of different products. We're coming out with branded products. I started a new brand called Retro Palms, where we're going to have our own blunt wraps and cigars, and we're going to have CBD products. We already do have CBD. We already have all this stuff, but with Low Country Hemp Farms getting involved.
Are you there?
Yep, his call dropped.
Okay, call dropped.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay, there we go. I think we're going to be back on in a
There he
second
is.
here.
Should be
Is he
back.
there? Are you there, Joe?
Sorry about that.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm here. I'm sorry about that.
Call dropped. But go ahead, as you were saying.
Okay, so yeah, we're working with Low Country Hemp Farms. We're working with Tideland Brewing in Charleston, South Carolina, to help us with our IPAs and our new line of beer that's coming out. And we're cross marketing and cross promoting with a lot of companies like Good Times USA, right there in Tampa. We have some clothing companies that we're talking to get, and we're talking to famous designers like Yannick from Making the Cut. He's last season's winner. He's going to be designing some jeans and stuff for us, and we're getting our hands into pretty much everything: water, energy drinks.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I'm interested in the energy drink. Can you imagine the real Lisa V energy drink?
I know.
I'm not kidding you. People be like, they can't keep up with you. That energy drink can't even keep up with me on the first round. I promise you, it'll be a very.
We're formulating it. We have labs right now formulating, coming up with the formula. We got the recipe. They're just tweaking it and making sure that it's FDA approved, and we're filing for our FDA license and all that good stuff. So I mean, the products that we're making are going to be in the stores. They're going to be everywhere you go. You're going to be able to see Retro Palms and Atlas Star Records products everywhere with artists on the labels. Our artists are going to be representing these brands.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the doors that are opening. Now, at this moment, we were waiting for Gene Anderson to call in. He has not called in yet, but I do have one of your other artists on the phone right now.
You can play. Oh, you do have an artist on the phone? Okay, you have
A plus is on. So if you would like to introduce right now, A plus, are you on the line with us?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Well, congratulations on world premiere Atlas Star Records Radio. And I know you know the man behind it all right there. Joe, I'm going to let you take it away and introduce what he's going to be doing with Atlas Star. And I believe that we have a song or two of his to premiere here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. First of all, he's a fantastic creator. Everywhere from his performance and his songwriting abilities and the cadence in his voice and the way he's able to move a melody and really connect with the listener, because he's talking about real stuff. A lot of hip hop these days. They're talking about stuff that we don't need to be spreading around in our cultures. It's about killing each other and all that stuff, and he's not about that. And I admire that in his creativity. And he's new to the label, so he's still learning the ropes on how we operate and stuff. But he's picking up things fast, and he's got a really good, bright future ahead of him. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I got a question. A plus, how long have you wanted to be in the music business, and when did you realize that your dream, could come true?
Well, I've been writing for a while, since I've been like 13 years old. I've been through a lot, so I kind of took it serious when I hit like 15. Through my life experience, seeing a lot of stuff and a lot of things, so I just kind of buckled down, trying to take it serious, see how far I can go and all that.
All right. And Joe, how did you and A plus meet?
That's a good question. I think through an agent, if I'm not mistaken, somebody brought him to my attention. I listened to a track, and it was pretty much history from there. I knew he had the potential and the marketability and the skill to actually make a difference and make an impact on the industry.
Right. In other words, you from that one song realize that, hey, not only do I have a gifted, talent here, I have, a performer, an artist, and exactly the, genre that, you were wanting to branch out and make bigger. So I know that we have a song of his. Would you, A plus, would you tell us a little bit about the song that we're going to be playing for you here in just a few seconds? And
it's Gone. The name of the song is Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, Gone. I lost my mother a while ago, so it's kind of, it goes to her, really. I wrote it to her.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's dedicated to my mother.
Wow,
that,
man.
that's a nice legacy for your mom to write a song, for her. So, well, without any further wait, we are going to premiere Atlas Star Records Radio A Plus the Ghost Gone.
I sit back and I reminisce. It's the small things in life that I really miss. Like the grandbabies you would never get to kiss. Genie in a bottle. I just need one wish. To see your smile on a sunny day. You cussing us out for blowing blunts in the driveway. We 10 deep by the stoop. Remember the whole Willow Plot crew. Drop top ride and I see the sparkle in your eyes. Never really had a chance to say my goodbyes. You said as long as you dream, you got hope. Lizette's quote, the realest shit I ever spoke. No summer in Miami, I remember summers at my granny's. Best moments of my life, feel like I won the Grammys. Always kept Moto 1, that's why the females can't stand me. It is what it is, I get it from my mammy's unconditional love. They say I changed when you passed, just know I'm on his ass. Unconditional love, unconditional love. Mama raised a thug, huh? It was nothing less with you, you always did your best. We was taught when we step out, we step to impress. That night I shouldn't have left, now I live with regrets. Late night cold sweats, reality check. You was my mother and my father, not just me, but to the hood. By the way, tell Lil Derek and Tim more I said was good. Kenwood, you was the life of the party. When you step, all attention. When you talk, they really listen. Akron block party, I'm with the juvenile detention. My little life of crime, you was there every time. Both your daughters doing fine, auntie still on the grind. We talk about you all the time. Congo still be crying. They ask me how I'm doing, I be lying. They shoot a text, I'm not replying. Right now we riding, I think he hiding. You always told me, you gotta finish what you start. You forever in my heart, I see you again when I depart. Unconditional love. They say I changed when you passed. Just know I'm on his ass. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Mama raised the thug, huh? Mama raised the thug, huh?
Well, there you have it. World premiere on Atlas Star Records Radio. A Plus the Ghost Gone. I really like that. That was really good. And when you can feel somebody's, almost feel not really what they went through, but the fact that it was, to your mom, I got goosebumps when you started, and it's a great tribute. It's something that when this does go up through the chart, you'll be able to say this was from my mom, and I think that's just honorable and very notable. But is there anything A plus that you would want us to know, want our listeners to know? I mean, how many other songs do you have waiting? Are you just waiting to release them one at a time? Are you, working on stuff right now, videos? You got tours coming up? You got any places that you're going to be, in Charleston, wherever you're going to be at? Could you let us know? Hello? A plus?
Can you hear me?
Are you there? Yeah, we can now. There you are. Did you hear
Okay,
anything
yeah.
that I said, or was it on mute?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh,
I
you
heard
did. Yeah. So if you'd like to tell us where you're going from here, do you have any dates that you're going to be, performing at locally or wherever?
And promote that single.
Yeah.
That single.
Yeah, right now I'm promoting that single. I really ain't doing a performance. I got like a whole bunch load of songs to drop. So I'm about to double back up. That's just the beginning right there. I got a lot more coming. So I just want everybody to get ready because it's going down. I'm about to
Yes.
put it on for Atlas.
Yes.
It's all a go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Atlas on the map. There you have it.
That's
was
right.
the map.
So anybody you want to shout out to, A plus?
It's all a go. It's coming.
All right. There you have it. And Joe, what can we expect that you're going to help A plus? Where do you see him in the next 3 months? What do you have him doing?
There's a lot. We're planning. We're working on tours right now and coordinating. That stuff takes a lot of time. But I would say within the next 6 months there's going to be a tour, and within the next 3 months there's going to be a big show in Charleston. I'm orchestrating it and putting it together right now. He's got a song on Spotify and all platforms right now called Tomorrow. It's a song that you definitely want to listen to. It really caught my attention, and it's the latest release, the official release. So this song Gone hasn't even been released yet. So this is an exclusive on 106.1 here, that we played it here. This is its debut. So that will probably be the next song that we release in his catalog. But he's got a ton of material. This kid writes like a maniac, and with Gone and Tomorrow, I mean, he's gonna be on the charts. He's gonna be getting on the charts because we're gonna be submitting for all kinds of different opportunities.
Well, I think Joe knows better than anybody else. I can rap myself. I blew him away in the car singing Little Dirk and Little Baby, didn't I, Joe? You were like, how did you know that? I didn't even know that song. I did both parts. I was pretty impressed with myself. But yeah, that was fun in the car. Yeah, definitely. He was like, how do you know this song? I said, don't judge a book by its cover, Uncle Joe. That's for sure. But I mean, I'm excited that, we world premiered, first night Atlas Star Records Radio, and now we world premiere, your single Gone. And like I said, I can't wait when you're standing up there getting your Grammy. I could be like, I was the one that had him on the show first, and it's going to be memorable.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, anyways, we thank you so much, A plus, for taking your time out of your busy schedule. And we've got other artists that have called in, and we've got Zoe on the phone. Zoe, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Ms.
I'm doing quite well, Zoe. How are you tonight? I'm excited we get to premiere 2 of your songs, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The one with Gene Anderson, Poo Poo Man, and I think it's Night Talk.
Yes, we got You Can't Get In and Night Talk. So, if you wouldn't mind, Zoe, give us how did you come up with the lyrics to these songs? And I know that one of them also you collaborated with another guest that should be calling in any second now, if I'm not mistaken. But how did you what was your process in making these 2 songs?
Well, You Can't Get In. Well, shout out Joe Gallagher Jr. We just been going through a whole lot of stuff, so it was like, you can't get in. Once you out, you can't get back in. But it was like, and Gene Anderson, man, the legend. He blessed me with the beat. We talked to Gene, and he felt my vibe and how I was trying to come on it. And it was basically like just a lot of feeling in it, just from recent events, And Night Talk, I wanted to do some things for the females, but at the same time, I wanted to do some things for the fellas. If you really listen to the lyrics, I'm just really saying that, everything is everything, but everybody has power. So everybody got their own power, stuff like that, But, a whole nother vibe, just doing different things.
Okay.
I want to add, if I can, if you don't
Please.
mind, You Can't Get In is the first record that's a part of the new school hip hop, new school funk hop genre that Gene Anderson has created. And Gene Anderson, for those who don't know, is the founder of hip hop. He's the first promoter to put Rapper's Delight from Sugar Hill Gang on the map. And, no radio station would play that song. Everybody said rap wouldn't be mainstream. Well, Gene Anderson proved everybody wrong.
Thank God for Gene.
Thank God for Gene Anderson.
Now, I'm telling you, if Gene didn't go outside the box, we wouldn't be where we are today.
and you can't get in. It means a lot to us, to me and Zoe particularly, because everybody bailed on us before we were able to bless anybody with these opportunities.
Yep.
We have so many opportunities right now that we could have blessed those people with, and they left. And now a lot of them are trying to get back in, and we made the song, or Zoe made the song. You can't get in.
Nope. That's it. Once bitten, that's it. That's it. Once bitten, twice shy. I mean, everybody.
Just one time. Everybody get one.
I'm telling you, but I've also learned this too. Like sometimes be careful what you wish for and be careful what you pray for, because I assure you, at some point in the back of your head, Joe, and in the back of your head, Zoe, you were like, man, I wish they would just bail, because you don't want to be the one to like cut the ties. But sometimes it's nice when you give them the scissors and they cut it themselves.
Exactly. You know, we ain't got to worry about cutting ties. You know, God
exactly.
Is for us, you know.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I said, I've brought a few people to the label and explained to them this is how it works. And next thing you know, you would have thought that Jay-Z was, you know, waiting outside to come in. I'm like, who do you think you are? You are nowhere near that class. And for you to take, you know, the attitudes that some people can have, it's almost like mind blowing to me, where I go, wow, like I just brought you an opportunity. Instead of you embracing it, you just ripped it to shreds. But I promise you, they're second guessing themselves now.
Me and Joe always say this one thing. Who said it's a bad idea?
Yep, exactly. That's for sure. But
no such thing as a bad idea unless you don't say nothing about it.
Exactly. But I'm excited. All right, we are going to world premiere both of these songs now on Atlas Star Records Radio. Yes, we got Zoleek, You Can't Get In, and Night Talk.
I'm on fire. Wanna get in, but you can't somehow come out. Buzzing got loud, listening to pie. They outside looking in, what you tell me? You can't get in. You can't get in. You gotta close the door. Hey, you gotta close that door. Oh. You can't get in. Hey, you can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. And we don't care who you know. Oh, no. Hey, watch still on the real getting in. We got blunts, woods, and even vape pens. Yeah, high upper echelon team win. I don't got friends, they blowing in the wind. Bill section, at the star, we're walking in. Vibration, hating that you can't get in. This is major, who you know is doing this. You might know him, still ain't coming in. You can't get in, you can't get in. You gotta close the door. You gotta close that door. You can't get in. You can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. And we don't care who you know. No. Who you know, we can care less. Full capacity, no access, we active. All work and no play, God is living left. We got drinks, don't divide and pole dancers. No, I'm not a cancer, I can make you sick. All this love and all this fun, I know you hating it. You're not a bitch, you can't hide, you're faking it. I do this special, and they gon' hate me. You can't get in. You can't close the door. We're gonna close that door. You can't get in. You can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. And we don't care who you know. No. Undercover entry, it does nothing to me. I see the hate, the cornflake, the peace say, can I be great? I don't care what they say. I'm in your face, won't grant entrance to this space. You too late. Just say, mine took up the headspace. Like cake. On South Days, I like race, I'm staying in the shade. Get in. You can't get in. You can't close the door. We're gonna close that door. You can't get in. You can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. And we don't care who you know. No. You can't get in. No, you can't get in. No. Hey, we're gonna close that door. You can't get in. No. You can't get in. You can't get in. You can't close the door. We're gonna close that door. You can't get in. You can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. We don't care.
can't close the door. Can't get in. You can't get in. We don't care who you know. Don't care who you know. Can't get in. We can't close the door. Don't care who you know. No, you can't get in. We don't care who you know. Can't get in. We can't close the door.
So, baby. Franco the Don. Hey, hey, baby. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. Hey, you know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just be me and Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snake a bit like my Lowry. The P, the only thing they got power. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. You know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just dip me and Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snake a bit like my Lowry. The P, the only thing they got power. Hey, it's so bad. Anybody tell you at this, I go crazy. Recognize who you stepping to, ooh, baby. Put it up just like that, don't move, baby. Let you go and roll up too, get your blades. Pulling on your hair and you just got it laid. Still on time when I'm pulling up late. Don't worry about me, baby, you straight. Let you talk your shit, just don't tell on me. Let you step on anybody, just don't turn on me. When I did it, I be getting it, I be picking up speed. Must be from the Himalayas, that's a play in me. So leave, raise the temp to 1,000 degrees. I'ma talk back if you talk to me. I'ma grab that, throw it back at me. Anything you can real with me. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. You know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just dip me a Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snack a bitch like my Lowry. The P, the only thing they got power. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. You know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just dip in a Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snack a bit like my Lowry. The P, the whole thing they got power. Do me, I do you, that's an even exchange. I'm a real one, like I do my thing. I can tell about the brain, we won't mention your name. You just fell for a thug, that's part of the game. Try to replace, but these other niggas lame. Get the picture, I'ma beat the frame. Cold peanut butter, it's the handles for me. Should be charged, how you put it on me? Hit, just tell me don't stop, I'm lit. I'm picky, want you to use all lip. Fish, if something ain't right, I'll dip. Swear it ain't nothing, too many out chill. She get left out chill like bang bang grip. Walk with a stiff, no left, still pen for the ones that need 2 hands to grip. Baby, come here, I just wanna say something. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. You know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just dip me a Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snack a bitch like my Lowry. The P, the whole thing they got power. Please tell me. I can't read your mind, let's talk about it. You know about me, I don't need a vow. So, having my way, I can do it all. Can I just dip me a Lotus Flower? Like it big in the bag, like an Eddie Ball. I can snack a bitch like my Lowry. The P, the whole thing they got power. The P, the whole thing they got power. Hey, the P, the whole thing they got power.
Wow. Yeah, there you have it. World premiere, Atlas Star Records Radio. And we've got, I'm so glad we have the artist on here, and we are world premiering several artists from Atlas Star Records. Joe, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, I
Joe. I know that we've got somebody calling in from a different state, so I'm not sure if they're able to do that. But Joe, what do you see Atlas Star doing as far as over the next 6 months? Where do you if all goes well as planned, and things that I know that are behind the scenes going on, where do you see Atlas Star Records in 6 months?
We'll definitely have. Let me tell you this: we'll definitely have submissions for Grammys next year. There's, without without a doubt qualified artists on our label that are Grammy material, and we will be certain to be submitting them. As a Grammy voting member, I'm going to be able to cast ballots and get these guys the recognition they deserve. We're talking about like world-class talent that we've found by the grace of God. God has led these people to me and led me to these people, these artists that just needed a chance, just needed somebody to believe in them. And, now we're talking about, in the next few weeks, even endorsement deals that are going to be life-changing. The connections and the network that we have is so strong, and it's not localized, it's global. People thought I was crazy going global first before I came local. And I went against the grain, man. And I
Go big or
shot
go
for the
big or go
stars.
home. Go big or go home. Right? That's what you did. You went worldwide
Yeah,
first.
and that's the whole message I'm trying to relay with just our name alone, Atlas Star.
Right.
Atlas is a map to the stars.
Yep. And trust me, I can't wait. Male and female Grammy winners. Like I told you, I said, I promise you, I'll be standing up on that stage one day here soon, just like the rest of the artists from Atlas Star, because that's the one thing that when you and I first met and we realized that, God's got to be in it or it's not going to happen. And I think
it's not going to happen.
We have a total story of we wanted things and God said not yet, and literally to the point of like making things just like halt and stop. And then now that we look back at what happened during that time, now we go, oh, now we see why, because he had bigger and better, and he didn't want us to. You remember
transitions and regrouping that has to go on with any company.
Exactly.
Any company trying to do something big, you're gonna run into roadblocks, and it's just how you handle those roadblocks. And if you're gonna have faith, well, have faith and believe that God's gonna get you through any obstacle. I don't care what it is.
Right. And he pretty much has. And like I said, I've been trying to tell people, look, when you're going to a different level, a lot of people that you thought were going with you are not going to go with you. And we can't question why things, went a certain way or why they didn't go a certain way. But I've learned better than anything else, and I say this all the time, God sees and hears conversations that we don't. So when people just suddenly drop off, or hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore, or hey, I'm going to block you on every social media that there is, you also have to look at that.
I'm the one doing the blocking nowadays.
You are, but I mean, I know what it's like to be there and go, wait a minute, this person was supposed to be going to the next level. No, just because we want to bring certain people, Joe, I think we both know sometimes people are just seasons in our life and we hold on to them for lifetimes, and we're not supposed to.
I want to quote Zoe, crabs in the bucket. You know what I mean? There's people that just want to leech on, and benefit from the fruits of your labor. I'm not letting anybody steal anything else from me. I've been robbed so many times. I'm not letting it happen no more, and I'm not going to let my artists get robbed.
Right.
I'm all about my artists first. I want their best interest is at my heart, in the core of my heart and my soul. I'm doing this for them. This is more about them than it is for me.
Right, because without having, the foundation of a good your record label, I mean, how many things have we, seen over the years where, record labels and artists they end up, going at each other's throats when it didn't have to be that way. But like I said, with you, it's totally different. It's, hey, this is where we're at. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. And here you go. If you want to come on the journey with us, we'll promote you. Yeah.
We're building something.
Exactly.
We're going to put you out there. We're going to do everything in our power with all the resources we have, as little or as much as it may be. I think we have more resources in our connections in our network than we do financially on paper. Those connections and relationships that we've been building for the last however long I've been in the industry.
Right.
Those are priceless. Those are priceless.
Exactly.
I'm sharing that with these artists that are either just coming in or have been with us for a while. The ones that have been with us for a while, they know, they've seen everything happen. They've seen people leave at the wrong time, right before things were getting really good, and
Right.
That's why
People need
it's really not.
patience. Sometimes they forget
Yeah,
about patience. And sometimes when something's taken from you or something isn't given to you, it's because you're about to get bigger and better than what you had hoped for. And I try to tell people that, in my line of work and what I do, I see a lot of people daily, and you never know what somebody else is going through. So always be kind and wish people well. And I know that there's artists that have left your label, and now they wish they didn't leave. Well, sometimes when you burn a bridge, you burn it. And that's something I try to tell people: be careful what you say in anger, because you can't unsay it. Like, you can't unhear certain things. And I just know that from what I've been privy to, knowing you and a lot of the behind the scenes. Like I said, it's literally about to have an Atlas Star Records explosion. And people go, wait, Atlas Star
I know.
represents Zolique, the real Lisa V, Gene Anderson, the Poo Poo Man, I mean, everybody that, A plus. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, literally. I just got goosebumps. Look at, if you could see I'm serious. I'm trying to show the camera. I have every hair. Bobby's feeling it too. Like, Atlas Star Records, it's going to be like, Sony and everybody, to where like Maverick record, like, oh my gosh, look at all these stars from Atlas Star.
We just signed a deal with Sony. We're working with them now.
Oh, see, look at this. And I yay. This is awesome.
I'm announcing it first on your show, Lisa.
I'm telling you what.
I'm telling you.
All these artists that are on tonight, what you're dropping right now, and I know that you and I both knew that God put us together, and it was just crazy because of what I was able to tell you, which is between us. But it's crazy how, like I said, if you would have told me a year ago that we would be world premiering Atlas Star Records Radio here out of Champa Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. And I sit here and I know that we've had obstacles to get over to even, get this show off the, the starting blocks. And it was like, nope, we're not even going to stress this. God's got this. He's never not got it. We just try to do his job.
November 3rd is going down in history as a date to remember. And so is October 20th, when it was originally supposed to happen. We came down there on a mission, and the main mission wasn't the radio show. It was the Good Times deal.
Yep.
That's what we came down here for. And that's what we're walking away with from that ordeal. We went through hell to get that ordeal.
Oh, did we?
We're here on the radio talking about it.
Oh God, I can't wait to laugh about it in our houses, and when we get picked up with our limos. But I'm not kidding you when I make a joke saying, are you kidding me? What's going on? It's like, I can't make this up. I'm like, all right, let's do this. We got this. And I mean, like I said, here I was at a Cracker Barrel, and I just crack up because every time I think about Faith and a video that she sent me about how she said, I didn't think white people love Jesus as much as black people. I'm gonna throw that right out there. I thought I was gonna die, but you never realize who is supposed to come in your life. And you got, from the trip that was to get you here. Oh, I'm going to be on the radio. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Well, no, that was to take precedence, but we didn't see that until God said, hi, this trip is not about the radio world premiere, because we had a storm here. We had one phone line into this place. It was really hard. So it would have been not the way we wanted it to be, which is how it is right now. Perfect as far as I'm concerned.
Lisa, I got to give you credit. This show tonight has been amazing for me to be a part of. I'm as the executive producer, I guess you would call me, for putting this together with you. I couldn't have asked for a better show. We had some amazing talent. Those songs are all fire. They're all hits in my opinion. And with the right promotion and the right push, you're going to be hearing these songs over and over again on 230 more stations within the next couple months.
I can't wait to MC shows where I introduce these artists. So yeah, I'm excited about all that. So we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have one more song, and it's by Gene Anderson, the Poo Poo Man. And we're going to premiere that right now. Yeah. Okay. What's the name of the song that we've got coming on, Joe?
Atomic Dog Jr. with Melly Mel from the Grandmaster Furious 5, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Melly Mel, he's featured on a song called Atomic Dog, written by Gene Anderson. And this is the 40th anniversary of the original Atomic Dog, written by George Clinton.
I
So this
have
is the remix.
Roller Skate.
We have actually the one that we have in the studio, unless you can send us the other
Roller
one.
Skate.
Roller Skate, yes.
Okay. I'm talking about another Gene Anderson song. He's got so many.
He does. That's
Yeah,
okay. So we're premiering Roller Skate right now, 106.1 FM, Atlas Star Records Radio.
Hit the flow. Because it's roller skate. Here we go. Roller skate. Grab the pocket, grab the hand, hit the floor, do your thing. Roller skate. Move your leg, left to right, you're looking good, you're out of sight. Roller skate, now everybody sing. Roller skate. Roller skate, now roller skate. Roller skate. Round and round on the floor, do your thing, let it all go. Roller skate. We can turn around, going backwards, turn around, going backwards. We can roller skate, now everybody say now. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Cross over, turn around, move backwards to the sound. Now skate backwards, now dang-a-lang. Everybody, roller skate now. Shout out. Roller skate now. Shout out. Everybody roller skate. We're rolling to the beat. We got happy beat. All eyes on you. Like everything you do. Don't fall down. Don't break your crown. Just glide and glide and glide. Roller skate. Come on and roller skate. Everybody say now. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Yeah. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Now glide to the left. Now glide to the right. Now glide to the left. Now glide to the right. Now crisscross. Now crisscross. Now everybody, open your mouth and sing. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate. Roller skate.
There you have it. Another world premiere song here on Atlas Star Radio, Records Radio. And I have a shout out. My hair and my nails and everything is from ACB Day Spa, located at 7101 9th Avenue North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33710. Phone number by appointment only, 727-265-5448. Please let Annette know that you heard this little ditty on 106.1 FM Atlas Star Records Radio. And Joe, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
We actually found the song Atomic that was we had on Dawn had it on her show a few weeks ago. So without further ado, that song will close out our show. Joe, do you have anything you want to say to the listeners and keep them hanging for the next Atlas Star Records Radio show?
Hey, listen, we got 60 artists in 12 countries, so you never know what's coming next.
Exactly.
Watch what we do next.
I can't wait. We got to go to Colombia. Remember, we have to go. So we're going. I can't wait. But anyways, thank you so much to the artists. Thank you, Gene Anderson. Thank you, A+ the Ghost. Thank you, Zolique. And of course, thank you, Joe, AKA Uncle Joe Gallagher Jr., the head cheese at Atlas Star Records. I couldn't be more blessed to premiere this. But without further ado, we're going to put that song on. And once again, thank you, listeners. 106.1 FM, Atlas Star Records Radio.
Once upon a time, a long time ago, a dog had a little boy. Boy went around town, hitting everything possible. And after a while, when there was no dogs left to hit, and he started chasing the cats. Last time I seen him, that was where he was at.
Here comes that dog again. Here comes that dog again. The big dog had a puppy. Tell me what's wrong with that dog. The big dog had a puppy. You know, chasing the cat.
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Dade City,
FM 102.3,
WZHR, Zephyr Hills,
FM 104.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Heavy hitters from both parties are now campaigning across the country with midterms just days away. President Biden is out west today with stops in New Mexico and California. Here's CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
He's hitting up essentially the most competitive states over the course of the last few days of the election cycle, notably making stops this week in Arizona, Nevada, and Pennsylvania, which really is target number one for Democrats and Republicans.
Former President Trump is stumping for Republicans tonight in Iowa. In Florida, Democrats are losing ground among Hispanic voters. CBS's Christian Benavides is in Miami.
Florida Democrat Debbie Muckersell Powell has a cautionary tale for her party Elected to the U.S. House in 2018, she lost her seat 2 years later when her majority Latino community took a hard turn to the right.
It was a combination of factors, but misinformation absolutely was part of the reason.
Bookersell Powell points to a GOP-financed campaign, spreading fears Democrats will bring the policies of socialist countries that many Latinos fled.
U.S. Embassy officials visited WNBA star Brittany Griner today in Russia.
The visit comes weeks after a Russian court